By the way, dude, I tried another. I've been sober here for fucking 13 days. I like it. I like it in the morning. I hate it at night. In the morning, I want to hug somebody, but at night, I don't know what I want to do. But I want to inflict pain on somebody. So I've just been trying to fill up those times with some that I used to booze. And I'm not done forever, people. I'm coming back. All right? Just like Mariano Rivera, I'm coming back. I tried to make homemade ravioli for the first time. Okay? And like an asshole, rather than just trying to make the homemade ravioli and making a simple ricotta filling, just keeping it simple like that, or maybe just making a sketty, right? What does old Billy Fuckface do? He tries to make a braised short rib ravioli with this mushroom gravy on top. It was like trying to make 3 fucking entrees by myself. I already knew how to make braised short ribs, so I had to go through that whole fucking process just to get the filling for the ravioli that I had never made. So for the first time in my life, my mother bought me one of those KitchenAid mixes like 7 years ago, and I have never used it. The fucking thing weighs more than the goddamn Stanley Cup, and I finally took this thing out of the back of my poor excuse for a pantry, and I set it down, and I had the pasta making attachment, and I can't even tell you how fucking excited I was. So I watched this Sicilian woman. I'll send you the link to it, where she makes this homemade pasta, semolina, with her fucking perfect. You just look at her. She's from Sicily. It's not like she's Sicilian and she's lived over here for a couple of. I'll just show it to you. When you look at her Fred Sanford fucking hands, you know that she's been kneading pasta dough since the day she came out of the womb, and she knew what the fuck she was doing. So. The dough actually came out all right. I probably should have kneaded it a little bit more, but I didn't have that the ravioli thing where it's like you're like a notary republic and you got to stamp it down. So I make the fucking ravioli. It actually came out really good. I could have mixed it a little bit more. There was a little bit of granulated semolina, so I kind of fucked it up a little bit. And then I put my filling in there. Caramelized onions with braised short ribs and a little bit of carrots in there. Fucking delicious. Stick it in this shit. And I go to make these things, and I fucked up on 2 levels. 1, I didn't seal them correctly. And 2, I made them too big. Because I guess when you drop them in the water, when they're done is when they float. But mine were so big, they were like fucking barges. And they were just floating up top, and they weren't sealed. And all the fucking filling came out of them, in them. It was a fucking mess. It was an absolute fucking mess. And I almost started crying. It took me, like that entire process took about 5.5 hours. It took me 3 hours to fucking braise the short ribs, get all the ingredients, braise the short ribs in a fucking Dutch oven. And it just, I didn't, you know what? I didn't waste a day. You learn something in your failures. I know how to caramelize onion. I know how to fucking reduce that goddamn sauce down to a fucking gravy. And the douchebag with the YouTube video, the way you edited the shit together, you made it seem like that took 5 minutes. So I should have already started sauteing my mushrooms, you cunt. And you fucking left half of the ingredients off of your shit because you won that cooking contest with it. All right? And I get it. You want to be a celebrity chef, so you don't want to tell all your fucking secrets. So why don't you put up a recipe of PB&J next time instead of having this vague thing and having me waste my whole fucking Saturday, you cunt. Forget it. All right. So anyways. But a homemade pasta, not that hard to do. I'm going to do it again tonight. Picking myself up off the mat, unlike George Foreman when Marley knocked him down back in the day. Right? I'm getting up. I'm coming out. I'm going to try spaghetti tonight, making it nice and simple. All right? I got a Prego sauce. I don't give a fuck. I'm working on my pasta game tonight. And that'll be easy. I got the attachment. You just, send it through number 1 a couple of times, and then 2, then up to 3, I think. And then I'll put the fucking sketty attachment on, and I'll send it right through the fucker, and that's going to be it. That's what I'm hoping. Jesus Christ, what happened to me? You know what happened? I stopped drinking. That's what happened. When I stopped drinking, all right, the booze goes away and the apron comes out of the drawer.